fantastic things about Bend, Oregon. It's been on our personal travel bucket list for quite a while, so when Visit Bend invited us to explore the area, we jumped on the opportunity. So subscribe to join us this week as we get outside and enjoy Bend's natural beauty, eat amazing food, get a little nostalgic, and see what makes Bend so special. Okay, it's really good. I'm struggling. Let's keep going. I want beer. We're standing where lava once flowed. Oh, you're so cute. This is so much fun. We've just arrived to our home for the next week, which is Scandia RV Park. It's within the city limits, so it's like a 10-minute drive from all of the activities we want to do this week. So we're super pumped to have a week to explore and be able to show you around and see if Bend is really all it's cracked up to be. I have a feeling it will be. From my research alone for this week, I think we are in for an amazing time. We just arrived to the Saturday Farmers Market. Our first stop is to get some food. From all of the research we did about coming to Bend, the Sparrow Bakery was the #1 most recommended thing. It's like you have to come here. They have something special called an ocean roll, which is like a massive cinnamon roll. It's pretty much the size of your face. This line is forever. We're so close. We've been waiting for 30 minutes now, and there's still more line inside. I'm hungry. Got the goods.
Was it worth it?
It's like a honey bun, but with cardamom. It's super flaky, like a donut texture. Okay, it's really good.
40 minutes is 40 minutes, but definitely worth it. Like, obviously you want the line to be a little shorter. Maybe it would be if it wasn't a Saturday and the farmer's market wasn't happening. But it's still worth it.
This egg sandwich is fantastic. I might even like it more than the cardamom roll. They're so different. This one's like savory, but you still have that softness from the croissant. And they use arugula aioli on it. It's top breakfast sandwich I think I've ever eaten. I love shopping at farmers markets. We've already loaded up on so many grocery goodies. And I just found a perfect gift for my mom. It's her 60th. Mom, happy birthday. I hope you like them. We are so excited. Today we are doing one of the most iconic summer activities here in Bend, which is floating the Deschutes River. The river goes straight through the center of town. There's so many people out here and it just looks so inviting on this 95-degree, super hot day. We drove our scooter to Park and Float, which is the local shuttle service. It drops you off at the starting point for floating the river, and then whenever we finish at Drake Park, they'll take us back to our scooter. They have tubes available for rent, but you can also bring your own if you're a local or maybe you have a local hookup. But Park and Float for us was perfect. And there's rapids. So we'll be going through a little water park. I believe it's class 1, class 2 rapids. So this should be fun. This is like the party spot.
Let's get in the water, dude.
Okay, let's go.
Get in. Oh boy.
This is so fun.
We are approaching bridge number 2 of 5. Oh, bye.
See, they know. Bring a paddle.
Yeah. Yeah, approach it, paddle.
And a tie string.
Yep, something to tie the tubes together unless you're in a double.
Rapid time. You don't have to do the rapids if you don't want. There's a spot where you can walk around with that. We're doing it. We're doing it, babe.
Alright, here we go.
Oh my god, so cool, so oh no, we're gonna fall.
I can't see it.
what to expect, but it felt like we were at a water park. It's nature's water park. There's an area for surfing over here. There's a bunch of people riding the waves. This is like so much fun. I could do that over and over again.
I could do this every day.
Home, freshened up, and now we are at a brewery. There's so many different breweries to enjoy here in Bend. We're at Crux. I hope I'm saying that right. I think they have a wide variety of beers. Dennis got the English Pub Ale, which is a favorite for him, but they're really hard to find actually. And I ended up getting a passion fruit sour. One thing I love about Bend is that everywhere we've gone, they always have like food trucks everywhere. Little like carts that are just around every establishment. So if there's a brewery, guaranteed there's going to be food there. We ended up getting a chorizo taco, and they had one with green chilies and quesillo, which is Oaxacan cheese.
That's how you know it's real quesillo, it stretches.
So good. Vibes here. There's so many people out here just playing games. There's like kids on the lawn. And then if you look in the background, there's just this epic mountain range. And it is breathtaking.
We decided to get dinner here at the brewery. It's probably one of the better decisions we've made all day. Everything on this Reuben plate is house made. So I'm about to devour this thing, like hardcore. Oh yeah. I'm kind of hesitant because they have food trucks and a kitchen inside the brew house. I'm like, why would they do that? Now I understand. Because it's all delicious.
Ancient lava flows laid the foundation for most of Central Oregon, but evidence of volcanoes can still be seen all around Bend. Visitors can drive up to or hike Pilot Butte, an inactive cinder cone that towers above the city. South of Bend is the less visited Newberry Volcanic Monument, home to obsidian lava fields roughly the size of Rhode Island. The Newberry volcano last erupted 1,300 years ago, collapsing in on itself and creating a caldera that remains active today. North of the city, you can also visit the Redmond lava caves, formed by a collapsed lava tube. Oh my gosh, this is so cool! Man, this thing goes forever! This is kind of scary. It just keeps going further back and further back. You like think you've hit a wall, but it's just because the light doesn't reach that far back and it just keeps going and going. This is so cool. Look, you can't even see.
I'm just surprised at how cool it is in here. It feels like somebody's running AC. Like it's at least 68 degrees, I would imagine, inside the cave. And it's pushing 80 outside, so it's a stark difference. Like you feel it. Like this feels nice. I would totally hang out in here.
It's just wild to think about like how it was formed. We're standing where lava once flowed. Today's goal is to get outside and enjoy some of the natural beauty that surrounds Bend. There are so many mountain biking trails, bike trails, there's tons of hikes in the national forest, there's loads of lakes. I mean, it is just like an outdoor enthusiast paradise. Talked to a few locals and we said with a limited amount of time here, what places would you recommend for hiking? And Smith Rock State Park was at the top of the list, which is about a 45-minute drive outside of Bend. It is absolutely beautiful, guys. The drive in is an experience of itself.
To really live, you gotta die. Breathe in, breathe out.
Oh, you're so cute.
Breathe in, breathe out. Look at the colors.
I can't believe we just saw an otter. Supposedly in the river there's like a whole family that lives here. One of the most popular hikes here is called Misery Trail. I think you can see when you see the entrance up to it why it would be called that. It doesn't look that bad. It's only a mile up. It is about a 1,000-foot elevation gain for the entire trail. We're gonna do it. I think we made it to the top. It was not that miserable. It's challenging for sure, but it wasn't that bad. Okay, we're not at the top. There's more stairs.
Yeah,
but I feel like we're pretty much there.
Yeah, I'm not listening to that jazz, because you can say that 1,000 times and then all of a sudden we just never make it there. So.
you're done. I mean, it's challenging.
Making assumptions again for, huh? What's
I
that?
remember on the map there was 2 switchback sections. Clearly the one we started with, I think this is the second one. And then you kind of go around the rocks and down toward the river.
Hey, let me know if you reach another switchback section.
This isn't a switchback, it's just straight up.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't wrong with my switchback comment,
Uh-huh.
but we are not done climbing.
Okay. Carry on then.
I'm struggling. I think I talked a little too light a game on the hike at the beginning. It's kicking my butt.
This is tough, dude. Especially we haven't done anything like this in a hot minute.
No, we really haven't been very active lately. But I challenge you, if you're coming here, if you are physically able, even if you know it'll be challenging, push yourself and try. You'll be amazed at what your body can accomplish. So much more mental.
But prepare yourself. Bring lots of water.
They say 16 ounces every hour. There are spigots here that you can fill up with water. But we have our Camelback and we brought our containers. And bring shade and
Right.
you know,
Sun
you will
protection.
be exposed in the sun, so bring some sun protection. But other than that, do it. And if you are looking for a little easier hike, you can just come visit Smith Rock State Park, and there's so many other places you can do hikes for. There's like alpine hikes that you can do that go way up into the Cascades or Mount Bachelor. There's also Tumalo Falls, which is supposed to be beautiful. I think that's just like a mile round trip. There's Steelhead Falls, which isn't far from here. So you have so many options when it comes to hiking, but get out in nature. It's so worth it. Let's keep going. I want beer. We reached the official peak. I didn't think it would ever happen. And if you are an adventurous type, this is a great spot for rock climbing. We have friends that live in the area and they come rock climbing here all the time. So, not for us, but it is a thing to do here.
I don't know if y'all saw that cool old juniper tree back there, but there's 2 theories about why junipers and trees in general twist. One is that they're adding strength through twisting to the trunk so they can stay more upright in harsher conditions. Second, which I also believe both of these theories, is that there's really good positive energy vortexes that are coming out of the earth. A lot of those are found in ancient ceremonial grounds, and who knows, this could have very well been one. Feels really special.
After getting some beers at Boss Rambler Beer Club, amazing beers by the way. I think it was voted best brewery in 2020 or 2021. It's definitely worth checking out. I think it's like under the radar compared to some of the other spots, but it was fantastic. But we need food. So we came to Spork, which is like a fusion restaurant. They have dishes from literally every cuisine possible. So I'm getting the Dan noodles, Dennis got a spicy pork dish with some noodles. We also got Korean short ribs and we got fried yuca. So it's like all over the map. They have Peruvian dishes. Dennis ended up getting a drink that has mezcal. They clearly have spent some time in Oaxaca. And the vibe here is so fun. They got all this art and a bunch of pictures from all of their travels all over the world. Yay! Thank you.
A 10 out of 10.
Woo!
You can't go wrong here.
I shouldn't be this excited, but I am. And we're clearly not the only ones who love it. There's like literally people lined up here to take pictures at the last Blockbuster. This is where we spent every Friday as a family growing up. We would all go get Chinese food, or we'd go to Pizza Hut, which was right around the corner from Blockbuster. And then we'd get to each choose a movie for the weekend. We'd take way too long and my dad would get so annoyed. This was a part of your childhood or adult life. Leave it in the comments. Let me know if you got that love for Blockbuster. I'd say 10 out of 10 on excitement level. Oh my God, I'm so excited. There are so many good movies here. The Burbs, Best in Show. How do you choose? How do you choose? We have a DVD player, so we're doing a movie night tonight. So we are renting for real. For all you youngins, that means we rent it, have to have an account here, and then we have to return it when we're done watching it.
That's a big commitment.
I do realize why they went out of business. It is much more convenient to stream things at home. I told my sister I was coming here, and she's like, do you even have a VHS player? like, they do DVDs.
No.
They do DVDs.
I personally miss VHS. I had a ton of rad VHSs when me and Liz first got together. And we moved into the RV. That was
Yes.
one thing that had to go. I miss my VHS collection. It was dope.
Oh! Austin Powers.
They're playing that on the TV right now.
Are they really? It's like after my own heart. We would recite the song with Mini-Me and Dr. Evil. Mini-Me, you complete me, just the two of us.
Mini-Me, you complete me.
You act like you've never done this before.
Here it is. Like Wes Anderson's one of our favorite directors today, present time. They don't stream a lot of them. This is one of his, I think, like 5 years ago.
So that's what you're going for?
I think let's do it. This is so much fun. Only 99 cents to rent this. We get a week checkout. Although we're gonna return it like really soon because we're leaving Bend in not that long. But this is like $15 if you were to rent it on a streaming service. If I lived in Bend, I'd be using that Blockbuster card. Our last meal here in Bend is probably the most famous restaurant as well, Wild Rose. It's a northern Thai restaurant. We had to make a reservation to get here on a Wednesday. So if you're coming and you want to dine here, I highly recommend planning ahead. We ended up getting one of their specialties, which is cow soy. It's like a coconut curry broth. We also got 2 appetizers, including a papaya salad and a rice croquette. And Dennis ended up getting a spicy basil pork rice dish. I'm so excited for this experience. Downtown is also super cute. There's so many restaurants and shops. On Wednesdays, they also have a farmer's market. No sales tax here in Oregon. That's a bonus if you're gonna go shopping. This is like a perfect night for me though. We're having a delicious meal, Asian, which is like my favorite to get out because I don't cook it very well. And we have a movie waiting for us when we get home. Cheers. This cow soy. What? First off, it's massive. It's got all the flavors. It has such a nice spice. We did level 3 out of 5.
I don't even know how to describe it. It's just savory and delicious with a little bit of heat. Can't go wrong with pork. Back in my bartender days, they used to call me pork chop, but that was for different reasons. But I've had pork like what? Every day since we've been here.
Centuries ago, before the age of obedience, free dogs roamed at liberty, marking their territory. Seeking
Look at him.
Like, he's so small that his head is way bigger than his body.
We're pulling out of Scandia RV Park today, which is a bittersweet feeling. Our time in Bend has been amazing. We would love to spend a season here, like get a month or 2 month stay in one of the RV parks so we could explore the area more intimately. There were so many hikes and breweries and restaurants we just didn't have time for in our week stay. But hopefully this video has inspired you to come to Bend. It is 100% worth the hype. It is an amazing city. And if you're looking for additional resources on things to do or planning your visit, make sure to check out Visit Bend's website. We want to thank you again for making this possible and inviting us here to see how awesome Bend really is. Thanks so much for traveling with us. We'll see you next week. Today's goal is to get outside and enjoy some of the beautiful natural.
Clutchy.
Clutchy?
Clutchy. You know what that means?
No. Clutchy, is that like a cool new word?
No, like coming in clutch.
Do people say clutchy though? I've never heard that.
Maybe not. Maybe I just coined it.
Yeah, clutchy. You guys know what that
yeah,
means?
this shit is clutchy.
This is clutchy.
So clutchy.
My dusty feet.
We actually, like legit, I know every single word. From the moment I heard Frau say her clone, knew that I'd be safe and I'd never be alone. An evil doctor shouldn't talk a lot about his feelings. My hurt and my pain don't make me too appealing. I wish God would look up to me, run the business of the family, have an evil empire just like his dear old dad, give him my love and the things I never had.
Please stop.
This guy would think he was a cool guy.
Please stop.